My name is Omar Small. I'm also known as Brother Smalls. I want to thank the progressive women of Pelham for this awesome gesture to highlight the beauty, the essence, the excellence, the power and strength of the Black community. I'm honored that they chose me or considered me to even give thoughts with so many luminaries, so many people of standard and excellence to choose from. Thank you so much. I'm standing here in this beautifully stunning amenity room of the Rockwell, 585 North Avenue, New Rochelle, New York. It's a beautiful place. It's really, really, really nice. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my history. I'm going to give you some thoughts as it relates to Black history. I've held positions of leadership in government and in the private sector throughout my career. I was the HR director, deputy city manager here in the city of New Rochelle for 15 years. The last 2 years, I was the village administrator in Pelham, New York. Throughout my career, I've tried to help and facilitate positive change for individuals, for agencies, organizations, and the greater community. I think one of the things that people readily understand is when you give them respect. And so I've always tried to work in a way to give the ultimate and utmost respect to everyone I deal with. I also try to be authentic. I think people recognize authenticity, and it helps them to be themselves. It helps them to kind of grow when you do that. So those things, being respectful, being authentic, have powered my career. Some of the things that I'm currently doing, I just developed a new website. It's www.brothersmalls.com, and that website was designed to inform, uplift, elevate, and inspire. So check it out. Now I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, I'll give you two thoughts as it relates to Black history. One, I think African American history has to be a part of history throughout the year. To relegate it to a month is a disservice with the voluminous contribution of the Black community, African Americans in the United States, but also all races and nationalities. That really has to be woven into the curriculum. And I think it's very, very helpful when we all learn about each other. It would help us to relate to one another better. It would help to address even social ills. On my website, I have a blog where I talk about the societal context as it relates to understanding social problems. And one of those components is education, or the lack thereof. When people don't learn about others, there's a chance for people not to understand and to be at odds. And education is key and pivotal to kind of to making sure that people respect one another. Racism and things of that sort are learned behavior. And education is a way to stomp it out, stomp it out when we can't have it. As a kid, I didn't really like Black history, and maybe it was because of my ignorance as a youth, but I didn't really feel the love, quite honestly. I didn't feel the love. I didn't feel like it was taught with any vigor. I didn't feel the strength in the lessons. I kind of felt like, you got a handful of leaders that we talked about, and it was just something to do. It has to be much more than that, because the contribution is that much more, and it helps kids and everybody to recognize the contribution of all of us, right? And it actually propels us to love one another and propels us to kind of to strive for greater. And as a kid, I noticed something else. I thought to myself that there was a kid a black or brown kid that had the cure for AIDS or a cure for cancer, but because of racism, it was stomped out. They didn't have the opportunity. You know, with COVID-19 and all of the different things that we're dealing with, climate change and all these other issues, we can't afford to not have all hands on deck. We can't afford to have any kid, you know, not realize their true potential. So that's one thought I would say as it relates to Black history, that it has to be woven into history throughout the year. The other thought I would think about is as it relates to Black excellence. When you think about Black excellence, oftentimes we think about the achievements, and achievements are huge. They're very important. But what I would want us to focus on or really highlight is the character, the character and attributes that led to that achievement or that excellence. You know, qualities like perseverance, dignity, love, respect, community, charity, unity. All of these things are building blocks and so vitally important to building healthy and vibrant families, communities, and a healthier world, quite honestly. So those are two thoughts as it relates to Black history. I want to thank Bob and Donna Young. I want to thank the owners of this beautiful establishment. I also want to thank the Progressive Women of Pelham for all that you do, and also highlighting Black excellence and Black achievement, and you know, just all the things that comprise our beautiful community. I look forward to the continued dialogue. Please check me out at www.brothersmalls.com. I wish you and your family a healthy and safe 2021. Peace.